All right. Are we live? Holy cow. Someone let me know if you can see. Someone let me know if we're good. Jeez. All right. Are we live? Oh, I can hear me on my phone. Apparently I'm in chat. There we go. Okay. I think we're here. Someone in chat let me know if you can actually hear. If you can actually hear me. My preview is completely frozen. All right. I'm not getting any sound coming through. Oh, the NTS-1 went to sleep. It took so long. There we go. Okay. Hi, everybody. Well, that was fun. I've basically got a big-ass Ethernet cable running from the other side of the apartment now into the studio. So apparently maybe my Wi-Fi antenna is dying on my desktop in here. That could be fun. Yeah. Well, it seems just about every single week I find a new way to screw these up. So I do appreciate the few of you that stuck around to actually see if I made it this time. Welcome to the live stream. Today we've got one of my favorite budget combos, the Teenage Engineering PO-24 Office and the Korg NTS-1. As you can see, output of the Office into the input of the NTS-1. Power, audio interface. And that's really it. How's everybody doing out there? I'm so bad at interacting with chat. But the NTS-1 and the PO-24 sound so good together. I'm going to see if I can turn that up. Seems kind of quiet. There we go. Is that better? Yeah, I mean, on its own, the PO-24 is already my favorite pocket operator just because it sounds so cool. I mean, who doesn't love that? Somewhere I actually have a chart where I put in the values for all the different pitches for these tones in here. I should see if I can find that. I actually made a community post yesterday on YouTube talking about the fact that I made an entire EP using the PO-24 Office. That is almost 4 years old now at this point. I started working on it 4 years ago. Which is crazy. That's just on my Bandcamp page, which should be linked in the description of this. Actually, I don't think I ever fixed the description. Yes, I did. Never mind. Yeah, the Bandcamp is in there. What does everybody want to hear? I just want to have some fun, I think. I'm working on samples for my upcoming live stream concert, which will not be streamed from the studio, nor will it be streamed on this internet. Don't worry, the live stream concerts are streamed from my friend Oliver's garage. Do you think buying an NTS-1 is worth it if you own the Minilog, something for effects? The Minilog does not have effects, right? If it does not, then yes, the NTS-1 is absolutely worth it. Yeah, I hardly ever use the synth on the NTS-1. I really just use it as an effects box. But I mean, the NTS-1 can take a sound like this and very quickly turn it into something like, well, I said very quickly and then I messed up a knob, but very quickly turn it into something like this. You know, like... Amazing. Oh, if the Minilog has the same effects section, then I mean, that's really up to you. Do you want to route external gear through it? If so, then it's $100. If so, yes. If not, if you've already got the same effects section and you're just fine with it on the mini lug, then leave it there. Alex, did you see that some of the pocket operators are back in stock, but they're all $99? Yeah. I mean, okay. I've said it before and I'll say it again. I think that $99 is super fair for the PO-32, the Tonic, the 33 KO, and the 35 Speak. Those are incredibly feature-rich devices for their size, and $100, yeah, that's fine. The arcade, I mean, it sounds cool and there's a lot of features, but if you don't like chiptune, then there's nothing there for you, which makes it quite limiting. And the rhythm, I believe, is quite limited as well. So $100 for those. I mean, $60 is fair, I think, for those. But it's rough. I mean, at $100. Brenda, The Office is my favorite because no one really uses it. And all of its sounds are unique as far as I know. I haven't heard anything else that sounds like this. It's a great way to put like texture into drum parts, make them more percussive. It's got synths, and the pitch of the synth is not quantized to anything. I don't know, it's just got all these cool, quirky little sounds. Like that right there. I love that. I use that for cymbals, like to layer on top of cymbals all the time. Yeah, I made a full EP on it, and I just absolutely fell in love with it. But really, my reason for buying it originally was that no one else had one that I could really find online. No one was making content on it. And it seemed like such a cool little quirky device for, at the time, I think I paid $44 for it. It just seemed like a no-brainer, and I bought it and absolutely fell in love with it. Plus, it's got some really cool punch-in effects, like this one. That, of course, sound awesome through reverb, delay, and a flanger. Would I recommend the NTS-1 for live performance? Maybe. It depends on what you're using it with. Performance like using this little key strip? Hell no. No, awful. Do not try to play the keyboard live with this. With a MIDI controller, it can be a pretty good synth. I think it sounds great, especially with the effects and, with some third-party stuff in there. For an external effects box for something, yeah, I'd say it could be pretty good for live performance. You have to be careful, though, when you switch between... So, here, let me give you an example. I'll turn off the delay, the flanger, and the reverb here. So let's pretend... I don't know. Let's pretend I'm playing a synth solo right here, yeah? Okay. Got some reverb on there. So... pay attention. I've got my knobs. Both of them here are, I don't know if you can tell, they're both at about 3 o'clock. Okay, facing hard that way. If I switch over to, and these are timing and depth, by the way, for the delay and this, or for the reverb. Let's switch over to a modulation effect here. Let's pick chorus. Let's pick different positions. We'll say this one can be at about 9 o'clock and this one can be at about 12 o'clock. When I switch back to reverb, these don't latch in the old spot, so as soon as I move it, it jumps immediately to where it was. See, just like that, we have much less reverb. So you do have to be careful about that, but if you're not tweaking a bunch of the settings live, if you're just kind of setting it and forgetting it, Ron Popeilin' it, then you're probably okay. To be honest, you can do a lot worse for $100. It's a steal at $100. Jackson says, I think it's incredibly dismissive and silly. I've said this before, but like the synthesizer and the electronic music community as a whole is like so weirdly toxic. I don't really get it. There's so much judgment and just elitism Yeah, I mean, that's really what it boils down to. Is it's just like an elitist point of view. You know, I've made music with the Volcas before. And I know a lot of other people have. Like, yeah, they aren't going to have as many features as, you know, a Volca FM, and you know, you can throw down some crazy stuff with it. Even the Volca keys or the Volca bass. I actually want to get my hands on a Volca bass. That's one thing. As PF Darkside points out, you do have to watch out for. They're not toys, but you know, they are cheap. They're affordable, and the quality of the components themselves is pretty cheap. I've had my NTS-1 for over 3 years, and I haven't had any problems with the connectors or anything. But I know other people have. Look at that. That screw is about to come out of there. Ho ho. That one too. You might not know the... but yeah, some of these connectors can be pretty fragile. Honestly, the one I thought would break first for me would have been the micro USB on the back of the NTS-1 for power. And it can also do MIDI and file transfer over USB too. Are we still streaming? Are we buffering? I just got a warning saying internet might not be there. Looking back at the computer, let's see. I've got 2 monitors. I've got one to my right that shows chat, and then one behind me, my main setup, that shows OBS. Everything looks good there. We should be okay. Yeah, I believe I have the Volca bass oscillator. I haven't really looked too much into it, to be honest. It's pretty neat. I think that's made... Is that made by Hammond Eggs Music, or is that made by Tweak? I think it's Tweak. I don't know. They are both amazing authors of NTS-1 content. Yeah, it's got a sequencer in it. I mean, come on. That's just crazy, right? Yeah, awesome. Good stuff. All right, Jackson says I'm still streaming. AYP1 says it's laggy. I need a third opinion. All right, let's actually jam something, because I do have an upcoming proper live stream concert coming. I want to come up with some samples to use in that drum solo. So I love this bass. I always have. So I would love to throw that down maybe with the tape delay is pretty cool. Yeah. Let's give it... Let's try it through the cathedral reverb. That's cool. I'm definitely going to be sampling that. Wave my hands through the screen. Ooh, there you go. Playing the Volca bass on the Minilog, you have to go to the highest octave for it to... I think it was designed with the NTS-1 in mind. Alex, you've got audio, no video? No video out of nowhere. Huh. Interesting. Oh, yeah, I can see OBS is locked up. Hang on just 1 second. Actually, yeah, if everybody could refresh your browser window before I pull OBS down and pop it back on. I'm actually going to do that too. I'm going to refresh the control room here. Appreciate everybody being so so lenient with the stream. Yeah, no, it's OBS, guys. Okay. Give me just a second. Okay, OBS says I'm back. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. It takes a minute for YouTube to catch up. Hey, I just saw YouTube flash. Yeah, okay, we're back. Okay, I'm not sure why OBS locked up like that. Cool. Hey, Trickman Terry's here. Welcome. Okay. All right, we are back. We're back on after numerous technical issues on my end. My uncle just gave me a used graphics card. He was very, very nice, actually. He gave me an RTX 2080, which is like crazy. Very, very generous. He said it was partially a wedding gift and partially a belated birthday present. He just upgraded, I think, to a 4090. So that's great for him. But that's what I'm streaming with. And I didn't think about going from an AMD card to an NVIDIA card in terms of streaming. So I think that's what we've got going on here. So sorry for that. We're just exploring the PO-24 Office here with the NTS-1. Let's try to get another sound on there. I really like that kick drum we got earlier. I'm totally going to sample that. That sounds pretty good too. You know what I kind of want to do on stream? Let's just do this live. Screw it. Let's just sample here. Mute the mixer so we don't hot swap. Let me grab a... Oh, wait. Hang on. I've got a cable right here. Well, I thought I did. One second. Let me find the proper cable. We're going to sample this stuff right now. Okay, here we go. I think I've got batteries in the SmplTrek. Let's find out. Yeah, I do. All right, look at that framing. Wow, goodness. Just a glorious video. As you can tell, the power cable, well, maybe you can't, for the NTS-1 is very, very taut. Okay, I'm not sure what project this is. Let's just pull up something new here. I think that was from last live stream. Okay. I don't have audio coming through. Let's go to record source, that's why. This is not a guitar. There we go. Found the audio. Okay, let's turn down the reverb here. You know, stream is getting good when the SmplTrek comes out. Indeed. All right, so one thing I love about the SmplTrek is you could just sample just for the sake of sampling. It doesn't have to be saved anywhere or anything like that. Like, you don't automatically have to commit it to a project like on the MPCs, which I know makes sense for a lot of people. Makes zero sense to me. Like, sometimes I just want to have a sampling session, you know? All right. Here we go. Let that ring out there. And we can fade it out from there, basically. Cool. Done. Nice. Let's go ahead. I mean, technically it does save to a project, but they're also in the pool too, so you can just play with them. Let's get something else. There we go. Okay. Done. Yep. Let's see, what else do we want here? Try to turn reverb back up a bit. Let's get this last sound here. There we go. Sure. Okay. Done. Ooh. That's cool. Gonna let that naturally die down and then we'll sample it. Here we go. Yeah, that sounds so sick. Which MIDI controller would be great for the NTS-1 delay and duo? Do you mean the Monotron delay and duo, like this one here? Or do you mean the NTS-1? Because those are very separate devices. The Monotron, Delay, and the Duo do not accept MIDI in without modification, where, I mean, I'm talking like physically disassembling the case and messing with it that way. Whereas the NTS-1 takes any 5-pin MIDI controller, which is fine. I really like the key step, but really any 5-pin MIDI controller will just do the job. You will need one of those damn adapters, though. I can't remember if it's Type A or Type B for the NTS-1. Yeah, you will have to modify the Monotron. And there's plenty of guides to do that online. I'm not that adventurous, and I suck with a soldering iron, so yeah. Not for me. Button number 9. Terry wants button number 9. That was actually the first sample we got, I believe. Yes. Yes, it was. Let's try it with one of these effects on here, though. Yeah, that's super cool. Okay, I want to get the kick drum again, and I want to get number 7. So here we go. Yeah. Done. Let's get number 7. I don't know if I'm going to use all of these, but I just want, I don't know, I want some fun sounds for the drum solo for the live stream concert, which I hope you all can make it to, by the way. Friday, August 11th, 7 p.m. Pacific time, and then Saturday, August 12th, 11 a.m. Pacific time. Tried to get 2 different times there for everybody around the world. The live shows are a lot of fun if you haven't been to one. It's basically just a free live stream concert. And we have, there's an intermission. We're going to be showing off some patron tracks, hopefully, this year, if some patrons would submit some tracks. Hint, hint. All my patrons that are in here. I see some of you. I see some of you. Gonna hit those two together and run it with a bit of chorus. Here we go. Yeah. There we go. Awesome. Let's throw... You can actually activate punch-in effects on here and leave them active. Whoa! Okay, we're definitely going to sample that. Yeah, that's so cool. I love that. I want to try that. Hey, Make Mistakes is here. I want to try that without the reverb. Maybe without the delay, too. Yeah. What even is that? Let's just try like a normal hall reverb. That is so sick. I love that. Brenda, I don't know if you're still in here. This is why I love The Office. You can get some just crazy stuff out of it. Oh, yeah. Cool. Nice. Oh, I don't like that one. Yeah, not a big fan of that. Okay, that's way too cool. Oh, what? I feel The Office has a ton of sweet spots, too, on all of its sounds. Trying to figure out how these will sound like assigned to drum pads on my actual kit. Make mistakes, you're much better at being a patron than you are at making sensible music. I've heard your stuff, it's good. You're too modest. And you're the best Santa Claus that anyone has ever known. Yeah, wow. Cool. I kind of want to route some of these through... that might be a bit much. Kind of want to run it through some of the effects on the SmplTrek, but yeah. I think we're making progress anyway. Okay, I'm going to do this real quick. Here we go. Yeah, that'll be a good transition between sections of the solo. Kind of want to try that again. There we go. There we go. Leave that tail end of reverb on there. Make mistakes. You're going to be at KnobCon? I think did I just forget that? Oh, that's exciting. I cannot wait to meet so many people at KnobCon. Oh, man. I'm getting very excited. I was talking to Lady Freebeat's little sister today because we're driving together about like getting stuff ready for the trip, and I think it's finally starting to hit me that like trip is soon. Like we're talking about like packing list and stuff. So yeah. Jackson, the rules for submitting a track can be found. I will message you on Discord. I will message you on Discord after the stream with the original patron post. Because all the rules are on a Patreon Tuesday video from like a month ago, I think. Maybe 2 months ago? I can't remember. All right, let's try a different punch-in effect. Oh, I accidentally just soloed. There we go. Alright, that's probably enough samples, honestly, on the SmplTrek. Let me save this really quick here. Save as... we'll just call it 24. There we go. And we'll get right to that. Come on. There you go. Get right to that at the end of the stream. This one. Now I just want to rock out on the PO-24, though. I've got some cool sounds going. Just want to jam, man. All right. Oh, unmute it. There we go. All right, let's get... we'll just do a kick on 1 and then the and of 3. Get that tempo down. There we go. How could you not love the PO-24? Just listen to that. Come on. There we go with no chorus. Sorry, I'm just rocking out here. Sometimes I like to keep a really tight ping pong delay, like hardly noticeable, with the pocket operators to help widen it up a bit. Gonna copy this pattern into a few more slots, chain it all. Have some fun with the melody. There we go. Yeah. Oh, I messed up the drop there. Oh well. Alright, I'm gonna drop out all the effects now. Oh, nice to have that back. Let's go Bit Crush. That's dirty. Monstrous. Yeah. Let's do something melodic. I don't know. I've got, what, 15 minutes left or so? We did start a little late. I'm glad I was able to get the internet figured out, though. I'm sure Lady Freebeat's going to get home and love this giant Ethernet cable running across the apartment. Let's go ahead and sequence a sound here. We'll just, we'll draw a little shape. Here we go. Do, 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 do. Just like that. And then we will change the value of each of these. Just play with them and see how it sounds. A little too dissonant for my taste. We'll try to get it a little higher. A little more. That's pretty cool. And now the actual rhythm reveals itself. I love doing that. So on the bass, we've got on the downbeat of beat 1, on the E of beat 2, the and of beat 3, and the E of beat 4. It comes across like the tempo is like here. Well, let me go ahead and turn off the kick drum I just put in real quick here. Sounds like our tempo is right here, right? But no, if we put the kick drum back in, it's right there. Isn't that weird? It's a very easy way to trick your listener. Let's I'm gonna turn off the bit crusher. Gonna go back to our bass. Let's put some hi-hat in there now. I'm gonna turn off the delay too. Sure, we'll use that. That's fine. I'm going to do eighth notes across the board. Hopefully the LEDs are coming off are coming across okay. Yeah, see, now that's pretty groovy, actually. Now that makes me actually want to move the kick drum from the downbeat of beat 2 to the E of beat 2 and put a snare drum on the downbeat of beat 2. And then put that same snare drum on the E of beat 4, sorry. One thing I will say about the Office, sometimes I wish I had access to more traditional sounds alongside the quirky ones. Now, obviously, I could just grab the Tonic right now or any of the numerous drum machines I have. But I just want a hi-hat, an open hi-hat, like right here. You know, just like that. So is there anything we could use? We could try that. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll go. So this one's going to be wide. Whoop. This one's going to be wide open. This one will be closed. Here we go. Kind of cool, right? I think for this to really work, this would have to become our hi-hat rather than this. I should have checked what the alternate sound was, or what other stuff I could have gotten out of it there. Yeah, I don't like that at all. Whoops, shoot. I do like this one though. It sounds like it was designed as an add-on. Yeah, kind of. And then, because it originally launched at $59 alongside the Robot and the Arcade, which thematically it doesn't really fit that well with them, I don't think, in the 20 series. And then the price quickly dropped to $49, which if you can still find the PO-24 Office for $49, I think go ahead and grab it. It's a lot of fun, and I mean, there's so much you can do with it. It's a very cool machine for sure. No. Stupid. Well, guess we're right back where we started here. That's okay. You can record punching effects in, which is really cool too. I know this is definitely something that we will probably never get, but probability per step would be really cool on the pocket operators, just across the board as a series. I think that would be, you know, if they added more like per step functions, like how the PO-33, you can press the tone button and filter through, or the effects button on. You can press the effects button on an individual step and filter through length per step, pitch per step, filter cutoff, and resonance. And it's one of those bipolar like high pass low pass deals. There's you can do more. I would love to see like per step, or chance per step, chance to trigger. They've already got rolls on there. I guess chance is really the only one I'm super after. $49 is a long time ago. Yeah. You know, I'm curious, actually. I've turned the computer around here. Or I've turned my chair around in the microphone. PO-24 Office. $69.99 US. $250 on Reverb. Are you freaking kidding me? Mint. Oh, Mint, new in package, $250 from Brooklyn, New York. Wow. $80 on reverb averaging. That's obscene. That is absolutely obscene. Okay, we're back over here now. That is disgusting. That's so much. That's way too much. 49 was a sweet spot, I think, for the PO-24 Office. Let's have some fun to end this. I'm going to pick a new pattern. I'm going to crank the tempo way up. Don't forget, you do have swing on these too. We'll do 240 BPM. That's really fast. That's too fast. That's kind of what I'm after. Copy that. I love how some of the sounds, like, they've got multi-parts to them, and the speed isn't tied to the sequencer, so you get some really unquantized feeling stuff like this. Like stuff that would be a real pain to notate on paper. Super cool. And of course we are on a pocket operator, so we can re-trigger each step. Haha, that's cool. How fast can these actually go? That's neat. Okay, I know we just started building up this pattern, but I have to know. We're going to crank up the tempo to 240. We're going to take this sound right here. We're going to put, right there. We're going to put one on every single step. Then with write mode on, I'm going to hold BPM and click in the step. Nope, that's how you change the volume, idiot. I'm going to hold the step and then click in BPM, and that's going to re-trigger that once, even though there's no indication of it on the screen. Yeah, let's try it again. Yeah, one more time. And then I think it resets. Ha! There we go, we just made a synth. What happens if we trigger some of these at different lengths now? Super cool. Super cool. I might sample that too and use that as a synth. You know what's crazy is there are a whole bunch of different sounds too. So I just cleared that pattern. We'll try this one more time with a different sound. Take off all this stuff here. Let's take this sound. Whoa. Oh my God. Whoa. That's so cool. Okay, back to this though. Let's double trigger these. Man, I've got a whole bunch of new ideas now for videos with the PO-24. You all inspired me. Oh, this is gonna be so cool. I'm smiling so big right now. Yeah, you're not making that sound on any other pocket operator, I'll tell you that. Alright, let's try to double trigger one more time. It is very wavetable-y. Alright, now let's try to run it through the bit crusher on the PO-24. PO-24 Office, folks. I just like stuttered through that word. PO-24 Office, folks. There we go. I love this thing. It's so fun. Can you see why this is my favorite like budget electronic music gear combo now? It's just great. Oh yeah, I forgot I had the bass oscillator and the filter down. I mean, yeah, we didn't even touch the synth on the NTS-1. That's just how cool these are together, just as your synth, as it were, and your effects. Absolutely love them. It did almost sound vocoded, yeah. I'm definitely going to have to comb through this stream for some stuff to sample, as well as the samples we already got on the SmplTrek, too. I'm excited about that. Rehearsals for Freebeat Live Just Married start tomorrow. I already have Friday's video done and ready to go. Yeah, I think load in at Oliver's is at 10:30 a.m. tomorrow morning. So hit some coffee, respond to some comments, and then pack up the drums and head the half mile or so to his house to set up for a weekend of rehearsals and filming an intro sketch, or part of it anyway. And I think I'm going to film a little teaser, maybe a little advertisement for the show, for the main channel that I can post every single day and bug everybody. But I want you to come to my live show. It's a lot of fun and it's free. It's free live electronic music, and it's a good time. There's a lot of fun people in chat too. So, does anybody have any last-minute questions or comments or concerns about the PO-24 Office? This is the first time I think I've featured it on stream, which is awesome, because I think just about ready to wrap stuff up. I'm going to have a sip of water, excuse me. PO-32 is a better match. What do you mean for the NTS-1? I don't think it's a competition, really. I don't know. There's something so fun and unique about the PO-24 Office, and I found a lot of people just don't get it, and that's cool too. I mean, if it's not for you, it's not for you. But it's just, man, it's just a beast. I love it. The PO-32 is awesome too, but this pair together just makes me so happy. Alrighty, folks. Well, I do want to thank you for hanging out with me for the past hour or so. Sorry we had those technical difficulties and whatnot. Yeah, glad you were able to catch it as well, Jackson. Yeah, hopefully we don't have any internet problems. I think I'm just going to run this Ethernet cable out here every single time from now on until I get... Well, FSK 1138, you are definitely entitled to your opinion. I don't know if it's a definite yes, but you can certainly think that it's a better match. That's why we're all different. That's why we're all unique. But yeah, I think I am just going to run that Ethernet cable each week, and it'll be silly. But the fact that the internet has not dropped out, weird that OBS kind of crashed, but that doesn't make me super thrilled. I'll have to figure that out. I have to play around with all these settings and figure out what's going on. Yeah, now everything just looks golden. All right, everybody, have a lovely evening or morning or afternoon or nighttime, wherever it is where you are. Thank you for catching the stream. Be sure to tune in next Wednesday. Yeah, we should be here next Wednesday. Let me know what kind of gear you want me to use next Wednesday. Either leave it in chat or in a comment, or I don't know. If you have any suggestions, leave it in a community post or on a video somewhere on my channel. I'll see it. I see everything. Yeah, thanks so much, everybody. We will see you next Wednesday. You've all been great. Thanks for all your questions. Thanks for being so interactive. This was the most interactive chat I've had in a long time, so I appreciate that. We'll see you next time. Thanks, everybody. Bye.